Hey guys, welcome back. So I have decided it is about time for a new daily. I've had my daily driver red R53 for about 5 years now, and I think I'm just ready for something new, something different that will fill all of the needs and wants that I have in a car. Seeing as I'm a dog mom now, so you know, I am definitely excited. There are several cars I want to see. The first of that list is going to be the Hyundai Veloster N, so we're actually going to go and test drive one right now. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys once we get there. Puts it down better than the Mini does regardless. It doesn't look that bad, but it is nice. I like these taillights though. Those are cool. Okay, so I thought in addition to what I was talking about while driving the Veloster N, I would go into a little more detail about what I liked and what I disliked about it. Before I dive too deep into this, do note it's a used car. It's a 2020 Veloster N with a performance package and a manual transmission. So starting with first impressions, just getting in the car, I really like instantly the seats hug you. It's very comfortable. I really like that. It's definitely going to be a nice feature to have on track. Then I love the blue seatbelts. You go and grab that seatbelt. It's a gorgeous blue color to go with their N line, and I love it so much. I think it's super unique. There are your drive modes, your sport mode, and your N mode. On the steering wheel, super conveniently placed. You just tap them. They're pretty much reaching distance, which is very nice. Note that they are painted the color of the outside of the car, which I think is a super unique detail. Also, in your entertainment screen, there is the same Veloster you're driving on that screen, and I think that's super cool, super unique. Just a really nice touch to the car as well as the whole screen itself is touchscreen, and there's a lot of customization that can be done in that touchscreen. Another important note is I was surprised with the amount of room in the car and how much storage it had. The trunk space was pretty large considering it's a fairly small car, as well as there was 4 people in this car and everybody felt like they had enough room. So no complaints there. Going to things outside of that first inside look, I really like that the Veloster has the 100,000 mile drivetrain warranty, which for the N includes tracking, so you know I can't help but put my cars on the track, so I'm gonna need that. On top of that, the car's quick. Not only is this car quick, it puts the power down surprisingly well. I can easily say that it puts the power down significantly better than the Mini, and it makes more power than the Mini, so that's very enjoyable. The performance package comes with the eLSD, which is an important thing to note because that will make a difference in putting your power down in corners. So for those of you looking to do race car things, performance package is the way to go. Now, moving on to the things that I dislike about the Veloster, there are several, starting with, I guess, some exterior things. I don't like that the performance package, it has a bigger rotor, but it doesn't have a bigger brake caliper, considering especially the new 2022s, not too far off of a Civic Type R. And I feel like a bigger caliper, not only for looks, but for functionality, could definitely be in use here. Not that the car didn't stop well, because it definitely stopped very well. Very important to note that. Stopped super well. I just feel like, especially the aesthetics of a big brake would be very nice, seeing as they already jumped up rotor size. The other thing I really don't like is that it had big wheels. The performance package comes on 19s, and from a long-term financial aspect, 19s, that's kind of big money for a small car to go through tires on, especially if you're doing any kind of tracking or road racing, you know, autocross, whatever you do. Going through tires on 19s is gonna be costly. So don't love that. That's one thing that I would want to change if I got one, just purely for financial purposes, aesthetics aside. Another thing that kind of gives me a drawback on the Veloster N is, not that I know for sure, but just a hunch, is seeing as they've only been out since 2019, specifically the Veloster N, there's probably not going to be too much aftermarket availability in the community on helping each other and letting you know what's going on with the car and what experiences everyone's had with it. If there's any issues that come up, is probably small. Similar to the Mini Cooper, there's not a lot out there. The Mini Cooper, not necessarily the R53, but the F56, there's not a ton of information out there on it. It's pretty niche, and that part of owning that car has been definitely a struggle for me. There's so much that's been custom work on that car and taken a lot of time, and a hope and a prayer that it's gonna work. So I don't know that I would love to do that again, because that's definitely been frustrating. Overall, I do really like the Veloster N, especially the performance package, where you get a power bump, bigger brakes, the ELSC, things like that. I do really like the car. I think the 3-door is very niche and very unique, and I kind of like wonky, dorky looking cars. This isn't a car for everyone, but I do think they're very cool. Okay, so that is going to be a wrap for this video, test driving the Hyundai Veloster N. There are a couple more cars I want to go and take a look at that I've been interested in, that I think will fit a nice role for the daily dog mom fun car that I am looking for. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this journey of me looking for a new daily driver. Peace out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.